Hello everyone! Last week I was at Gamescom 2025 here in Germany, and today I would like to tell you about my convention experience. In the meantime, you can just lean back, watch my speed paint of Daisy, and chill. Sounds good? Then just stay tuned. Before the day even arrived, I had to prepare because I know how crowded and expensive things can get. So I made sure to buy and pack my own food beforehand. This can save you a lot of waiting in line while you could be doing other things, and most importantly, money. Convention food prices are merciless, man. Me and my friends still ended up buying one slice of pizza, but that was €5. At least that was good, but let's just start from the beginning. The day before I was pacing around my room trying to decide what cosplay I should wear. Originally my plan was to wear my Princess Daisy cosplay, that was supposed to be her from Mario Tennis, but I don't own a tennis racket. Later I randomly just realized that she also had the exact same outfit on in the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series. Minus the tennis racket, of course. So now I'm just debating on telling everyone that she is from that one instead. Work smarter, not harder, you know? Well, that was the plan, but I couldn't find the necessary parts for the life of me. I looked everywhere, but no luck. That meant that I had to change my plans, and that's when I decided to cosplay Shigo from Kim Possible instead. I never had the opportunity to wear that one out before, so this was perfect. Looking back on the temperatures and the fact that I did feel cold in my Shigo getup, I am so lucky that I didn't find it, though I sure hope that it appears again one day. It's like it disappeared into thin air, no joke. But with all that figured out, I got ready and we drove there. At first, we just entered the first hall that we could find, and we were met with this. Turns out this was the booth of Netflix, and they had rebuilt the Going Merry for it. You could take pictures with it, but the line was so long that I decided against it. That still makes me sad, you know, because my 7 to 12-year-old self would have absolutely lost it at that sight. One Piece will always have a special place in my heart because I read it so early on in my life and it really shaped me as a person actually. Maybe I will get into it another time. And the whole time I couldn't stop thinking about what it would be like to stand up there with my younger self. I think she would be happy that Oda is still writing and illustrating it to this day, and that we're still invested. This is making me a little sappy, I'm sorry. Just, bear with me. Then we saw a clanker and I didn't have the guts to be robophobic in public. Yeah, sorry about that. After that, the gang got together and we walked through the halls together. That's when we suddenly met the goat, and of course I had to take a picture with him. So here's that. And don't let Ben's face deceive you, we had a lot of fun, but we just wanted to take a dumb picture. The merch hall was packed, and the fact that the artist alley was in the same room made it even more crowded. The artist alley is always my favorite part every year, but we had to speed through it a bit, trying not to get squished. I still got this sticker from an artist though. Sadly, I forgot to take a picture of the artist's booth, so I don't remember who I bought this from. I'm so stupid, oh my god. After I had managed to squeeze out of the artist's alley part, I hit up the booth where you can buy manga, and I got Chainsaw Man, Volume 20 and One Piece Volume 109. As a kid, I always wondered if One Piece would ever hit the 100 volumes mark, and now here we are, I guess. Crazy how time flies. Overall, I wish that there was a little more variety in the types of merch they offer. If you've ever been to an anime convention or something along those lines, then you will know that they have the same type of merchandise at almost every booth. It's almost always plushies, shirts, and figures, which is cool and all, but I wish that there was other stuff too, or that it would change from year to year a little bit. After all, who in the year of 2025 is buying a Pickle Rick plush? You can't believe how many of those I saw. I did find a thing though that did interest me. That was the Oyasumi Pum Pum shirt. Usually I don't really go for anime shirts, but this one had me thinking about whether or not I should get this. I ended up not getting it, but only because I told myself that I need to save money. By now I was talking to Ben, and like every year the topic of the poop incident inevitably is brought up. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, strap yourself in because this is wild. In 2018, someone at the Fortnite booth was in line for multiple hours, waiting to get some kind of in-game reward. So far, so normal. Until he noticed that he had to use the restroom, which would of course mean that he would have to get out of the line to do his business. So what did the protagonist of our story do in this situation? If you guessed that he pooped inside a bag and just put it on the floor, then you would be correct. I have no idea how you could do this over some stupid goodie in Fortnite, but he decided that this would be his solution for the problem. After leaving the bag behind, multiple people stepped on it on accident, causing it to burst and spread all over the hall. This of course smelled horrible, and multiple people started throwing up from the smell, which then caused even more people to throw up from the vomit smell. When people from the cleaning crew were called, they supposedly refused to clean it because it was such a horrifying sight. This resulted in the entire hall being closed down that year. In the end of the day, I just feel bad for the people who eventually had to clean up whatever went down that day. And I feel like I should mention that the floor in these halls are mostly carpeted, so it's not even like you can just wipe it away. To this day, this incident has become infamous and is often joked about among Gamescom visitors, and even more horrifyingly has sparked a trend of people trying to come up with new creative ways of relieving oneself at the con. For example, one year while I was there, someone pooped in the halls, just straight up in the halls, which was quickly posted online warning people about the smell. Luckily that time it was on a tiled floor, so it got wiped away really quick. So there we were, joking about the fact that this just keeps happening every year, and I couldn't help myself but ask, is this going to happen this year too? After all, it had become a strange tradition of sorts. And this is where I can tell you about this year's incident, because like clockwork, it happened again. This time someone was playing a demo for a game and didn't want to stop to go to the bathroom, so he just did his thing right there in the chair, I guess. Luckily, I didn't witness this in person and found out later online. There was an employee of the con getting interviewed and he talked about this. Man, I just realized that I talked about this dumb topic for longer than the actual cool stuff that happened there. Feels strange to end the video on that note, but that's actually all I wanted to tell you. All in all, it was a fun day, and I can't wait to go again next year. Hopefully, that time I will film more to make another video documenting my day. Of course, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video and will subscribe for more speed paints and art challenges. And those won't involve poop, I promise. See you again in the next video and take care.